Drillers make killers, and nobody works her takedowns harder than this young woman. She has become a force in this division, and even though the opposition oftentimes knows what's coming, no one's able to stop that shot.
Nobody's able to stop that takedown attempt. No one's able to stop that single leg. She said in the fighter meetings, I have drilled that takedown 5,000 times.
Amazing.
Over and over, I hit a single leg. Every day of the week, I hit at least 30 single legs. I'm like, well, is wrestling practice every day? She goes, no. I just want to make sure that I have a skill that is so dominant that no matter how much you practice it, you are not practicing it enough to stop me from taking you down with it. It is truly crazy to watch her approach to getting that single leg off.
And her ability to get her opponents off balance in a mixed martial arts setting, as special as anybody in the sport right now. We'll see how it goes for her here tonight. All right, well, not since the great Mackenzie Dern have we had a woman with this type of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu pedigree cross into the UFC, and a lot of people are as excited as they were when Mackenzie signed several years ago.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when you look at these women, they may not be at the same level because Mackenzie is as good a grappler as we've ever seen coming to the UFC. But you recognize that this young lady has something special, especially on the ground. But then you look at her skill set and you realize that she has much more than just jiu-jitsu. But boy, oh boy, if you are spending extended amounts of time on the floor with this young lady, you are constantly in danger.
No, you're absolutely right, and we might see more striking out of her here tonight, but we know what her bread and butter is, and we expect her to employ that to great success tonight. All right, just about ready for live action. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, and now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Gadhela!
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. Well, no shortage of UFC history has been made inside these walls. Good to have you with us from Honda Center tonight here in Anaheim, California. So many big UFC live events in this venue, DC.
It's a great arena. It's a beautiful arena, but one that I would gladly never step foot in again. I may be the only guy to lose 2 UFC championships in this pit of hell that is called the Honda Center. I mean, that is a big shot to the head. I cannot believe she's still standing.
Big power shot there. Frantic pace early on to this one. Well, seemingly, even when she gets her hands up, a lot of these strikes are getting through, and looks like some swelling on her head area now.
I mean, swelling on her head. You know, she's getting beat up. Make no mistake about it. She's taking far too many of these shots. What she needs to do is get active in her defense. Make sure that she doesn't get hit with too many shots clean. Because while it may not be bad yet, it's only going to get worse.
Under 3 minutes to go in round 1. Relax. Trying to land the elbow there to no avail.
Oh, nice kick. Beautiful shot lands to the leg.
Oh, man, I hate to laugh, but she lands another kick there, and now you're really starting to see that visible damage on the other side.
When you start seeing the redness in the leg, that means that every time she is driving that baseball bat right into the thigh where she wants it to land, and now her opponent is limping, her opponent's wounded, her opponent's injured, and now watch the target be way more stationary.
That's good defense to block that punch. Snapped off the jab nicely there. Lands another strike there. She's got it going on tonight, and the swelling on her opponent is starting to get pretty bad now.
It's getting bad. I mean, she's got to address it. She's got to change something up. Maybe shoot for a takedown. You cannot stay upright with this lady. She's too good in the stand-up.
Looks as though that kick to the body got through. Santos going for the takedown here. Nothing doing there. Well, hard to see exactly where she is cut, but it's somewhere around that eye area. It doesn't look great.
It's never good to get cut. But right now it's small. You don't have to worry about it, but you got to protect it.
4 seconds for the end of round 1. All right, so a lot of strike absorption.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 here. That'll soften her up. Man, she is just breaking her down with volume tonight as she lands another combination.
I mean, over and over, she is just landing so many different attacks. It's amazing to watch someone never throw less than 3. She's throwing at least 3 every time she enters.
All right, so her calf now starting to show some real signs of bruising, DC.
And that only works because her lead leg is her opponent's lead leg. It's the split stance. It's 2 conventional fighters, so that kick is available to her. Heavy body kick lands.
That's a huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
Oh! And just misses with that big right hand. Well, not just a high output fight to this point, but a high accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage thus far.
These 2 women have both fought so valiantly. They have really laid it out on the line tonight, and it's made for a very fun fight.
Let your hands go. Let those hands go.
Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round 2 and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round 1, and no hesitancy whatsoever here in round 2. She has clearly found her rhythm and range. Well, she went to the straight left, unable to connect, though. Both fighters throwing heat now. Man, every time her opponent lands, that cut's getting worse.
The cut gets worse and worse. She needs to move her head, or she's going to find herself in a lot of danger.
Man, she's got good hands. Beautiful strike there. All right, so not exactly the kind of fight or approach we expected to see out of this decorated Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner. Perhaps this will be the round in which she attempts to take it.
Well, you hope to see it, right? Because everything else builds off of her strongest strength. She's so good at grappling, she's so good on the ground that she has to shoot takedowns. If she becomes one-dimensional, she's not nearly as difficult a puzzle to crack. And right now you can see that that's the case.
Oh, big elbow. Tries to work it into a takedown. Oh, big knee to the body, man alive. There, DC, the seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it has her.
All right, so the fight will continue.
You ready to fight? You ready?
3rd round underway. Watch for her to set up that hook again now. It's been a big weapon for her here tonight. Let's see if she goes back to it. Santos is really bleeding something fierce now. That cut is not getting any better. trying to kick the leg out. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Here's the kick, blocked by Santos. Nice job by her there to keep the hands up and protect that cup. So what's the saying? Live to fight another day? Because she could certainly subscribe to that theory right now. She's a bloody mess.
Yeah, she's a bloody mess. That cut has gotten to a point now where we could call it critical. Somebody needs to save her from herself in this position.
Nice 1-2 there.
Oh, big elbow.
That opened up a cut around her eye area. Got to shore up the defense.
Yeah, she's got to move her head. She has not moved her head effectively, and now she's dealing with the cut.
Attempts the front kick there. All right, so she continues to attack the body to great effect. Actually, some redness now underneath the elbow of her opponent. Yeah,
she does a great job of attacking the body in multiple different ways, and it's starting to pay dividends for her.
Nice job by her there to block that shot. Just over 2 minutes to go. All right, looks like the ref is going to break up the action here and likely to check on her cut, which is of the pretty big variety.
Yeah, she's bleeding a lot. It's in a bad spot, too. So I wouldn't be surprised if this thing is stopped.
I think the doctor, though, is reading that fighting spirit. He's going to allow her to continue. Fans like it. We'll see how long she can last.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so the referee is going to get the action back underway. She didn't even want the doctor to make his way into the octagon. He has since left, and she's happy to get a chance to fight on.
Right away, John. She's, no, I want to fight. I'm happy she's getting that opportunity. Now, you got to take advantage of this chance. You got to take advantage of the chance to go out there and try to right what you think would be wrong if the fight got stopped.
Santos is lowered, John. She's thrown tonight. Her opponent's hurt.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job to find such a massive shot.
All right, so at this point, maybe the ringside physician will indeed call the fight. Referee bringing him in to look at that damage.
Got to save the athlete from themselves. Too much damage. Stop the fight, ref.
Yeah, there's the end of the fight. I'm no doctor, but you had to stop the fight. Fans don't like it, but she shouldn't be allowed to fight through that moment.
The cut was too bad. Great decision by the doctor.
All right, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer to wrap it with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight. Declaring the winner by TKO, Claudia Gadhela!
All right, so congratulations to Claudia Gadhela, proving yet again to be the class of this 115-pound division. She has plus skills in every phase of the game, and her striking is really starting to catch up to her offensive wrestling game. And when Gadhela is on, as she was here tonight, best of luck to her fellow strawweight contenders.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, ready to go here, round one, as the clock starts. Here is Claudia Gadhela. She has been a takedown master in the UFC. Doesn't figure to be long until she shoots on those legs of her opponents and goes for that takedown. Oh, the roundhouse kick lands. Huge kick lands again.
Good shot, good shot.
Lands the kick to the body there. there's another combination. She's turning this into a sparring session. Just high volume, and her opponent's got to make some adjustments.
Opponent has to make adjustments, but she has to interrupt those combos. When she gets going into her combination, opponent needs to interrupt that. When she is this free-flowing, it is very difficult to deal with.
All right, so 1 minute into this fight and not much to dissect in terms of action. You may need to go use the restroom. Might be a good time.
John, is it time? Concession break. I'll be back with a hot dog.
Oh, nice job getting the guard up to block that one. Midway through round one. Oh, she landed a big knee to the body.
These women came to play tonight. All offense. Let's go.
Glancing right hand lands upstairs. Right on the button.
Another strike to the head lands.
Oh, combination striking at its best. Another great sequence out of her there.
She is just throwing everything with so much confidence. Every time she throws, she believes that she is going to land, and to this point, she has done just that.
Oh, straight to the body by Gadhela. Man, it's hard to remember her kicking game being on this level on the list.
She made it a focus during training camp, and tonight you see the results of all the time spent kicking during training camp.
Under a minute now to go in the round. Well, that left hand has been there for her tonight, not on that attempt. All right, so a storyline developing. You see a cut has been opened around her eye.
She's got a cut on her eye. She's been getting hit in that same spot. The cut's nothing too big right now, but if she doesn't protect it, it'll get a lot worse.
With conviction to the body. Round two straight ahead. All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round, but not before damage was... Man, it looks like you could slide it.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round two. Well, pretty good showcase for these two women in the previous round. As our next round gets underway, some risk management in the previous 5 minutes, though.
This is a big moment for both of these fighters. Somebody is really going to have to make a decision that they are the one that's going to get their hand raised. The previous round was way too close.
So here we are at this stage of the fight, and she hasn't even attempted a takedown. Given her grappling acumen, you've got to be surprised at the fight approach this time.
I'm very surprised. I'm very surprised. I don't understand why she is fighting this type of fight. But I'm not the only one. Look at her opponent. They're losing their minds. Like, shoot, please, get back where we all feel safe.
Well, I think if I was a fighter, I'd probably be a headhunter, but she is not that, right? She's invested in the body, and she's done some pretty significant damage to her opponent.
Absolutely. You know, you start to go there, and you land something, and you may think, wow, that was hard. Your opponent doesn't really respond. But as you start to pile them up on them, you start to see exactly what we're seeing right now. And now she can start to capitalize on it.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Well, her coaches have called for the takedown. They want her to get those ground strikes going, but she can't ground and pound if you don't get the fight to the canvas. And at least to this point, she seems unwilling to. Could be the beginning of the end here. Lands a big elbow there. Oh, there's that roundhouse kick, and it lands for her. I didn't realize she had that in her arsenal.
She has all the tools in her arsenal. So we should not be surprised when we see her do anything inside the octagon.
You got that roundhouse kick or not?
I mean, I do, but it looks horrible. You can catch a body kick, but you got to step off to the side. You just can't take it.
That is it!
Oh, my God!
Takes the judges out of it, gets the finish.
What a performance.
So how about this result tonight? She told us in the fighter meeting, I got to get a finish here tonight. She absolutely kept the judges out of it. That is her signature win, and this crowd enjoyed every minute of it.
Signature win, John. She has never looked better. She said she was going to get a finish. She got the finish. What a tremendous performance by this young lady.
Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 35 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO, Claudia Gadhela!
Well, that just might be the best strawweight fighter on the planet right there. A big win and a major statement made yet again by Claudia Gadhela tonight. She continues to make great strides with her head coach, Chris Luttrell, there in New Mexico. And Claudinha certainly put all the skills together tonight. Congratulations to Claudia Gadhela.